Good afternoon, everyone. How the hell you doing today? She's a sunny day. It's cooler today, though. The wind kind of bites a little bit. I don't know what the temperature is, but this morning at like 5 a.m., it was minus 21 with the wind chill. So, yeah. And even right now, I'm thinking it's like minus 15. And now I got a phone call. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Alrighty, ain't that how it always works? You just start making a video and the telephone rings, right? Anyway, what's going on? Well, the Dodge is hooked up to that trailer, and that's the lumber and metal cladding for our calf shelter, for our cattle shelter. Had to dig that trailer out of the snowbank. We're gonna run over to my buddy Ken's place and grab my corral panels that are over there. There's like 3 of them over there. So he ain't got no cows no more, so I'm gonna bring those suckers home. And in here, last week when it was really cold, CP was puttering around the yard with this little bugger, and she said she could smell gas, and it seemed like it was coming out of the exhaust. Well, it's a gas engine. You should smell kind of gassy at the exhaust, but I pulled the dipstick, and wouldn't you guess? The goddamn crankcase is full of friggin' gas. The oil is mixed with gas. It's not full of gas, but I think what happened, the float in the carburetor of this little bugger, or if it's injected somehow, I don't know how this little son of a bitch works. But anyway, I'm thinking it froze up a little bit while she was running it, and the gas seeped into the friggin' crankcase, and yeah, that's why it wasn't running very good for her. So we got to dump the oil, kind of like a grain auger motor, guys. I had that happen with one of our grain auger motors. When was that? Last year, something like that. We're there before Christmas or whatever. But anyway, I've got it lifted up in the air because I couldn't find the friggin' drain for the little bugger. Well, before I take off to go get the corral panels, I'll show you guys where the drain is. Oh boy. The drain for this little sumbitch is in behind this plate. It's kind of a bugger to get to, but yeah, I'm not sure how the easiest way is to get to that drain. Actually, I lied to you. Had you in the wrong spot, guys. So right there's the oil filter, and the drain is right there. So we got to get a wrench in there, pull that plug, because we don't got a book or nothing for this machine. The boys at Kawasaki in Regina, they said lift the back end up so that it drains out really good. So I got her lifted up high enough so I could crawl underneath here, better than a freaking big old 4x4 truck even. So yeah, we had the heater going underneath of it, and I had it all closed in, got all the snow melted off of it. That's why these cardboards are all underneath here. They're all wet because all the snow was melting, and I figured, well, have it melt down onto the cardboard versus the concrete floor, because on the concrete floor it'll just freeze. So yeah. And then to fill it, they said fill it back through the check oil cap reservoir point, which is right here. That's the dipstick port right there. So when we get back from Ken's, we'll be playing with this thing. Anyway, I'll let you go, and we'll bring you guys back a little bit later. Okay, guys, Well, we went and got our panels and we made it back home. Now we're under here. That oil don't look very good, does it? See that? I don't think that's the color that it's supposed to be. Nope. And if you guys were here, yeah, if you can smell that, you would say, oh boy. Probably not a good sign when it stinks like gasoline bad. But luckily, CP was driving and she was just puttering around and it did not run very much. So the oil is dumped out of her. So now we gotta get the fuel filter or the oil filter off. And it's right there. So with it lifted up in the air the way it is, it actually ain't that bad to get to. I just got to get a filter wrench on there. I don't think I'll be able to crank that off. But what really surprised me was this goddamn plug was just slightly over finger tight. And it's all plastic. Like, what the fuck, right? But we'll get her. Hopefully there's no damage done. And we'll be golden once we change all the oils out here. In time, we'll have to keep an eye on it as we're driving it in the future. And if it starts leaking again, we're gonna have to see about a carb job on this little bastard. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna continue on and we'll bring you back here in a little bit. Okay guys, so I don't remember if I said it before or not, but to get that plug out of there, I don't know what size of metric wrench it is on the outside. I'm gonna guess around an 18 or a 19, but you can also use a number 10 hex or Allen wrench type. It fits on the inside of that little plastic fucker. Just you don't want to crank it too tight, but you don't want it finger tight either. You want it a little tighter than finger tight. So yeah, that's all the oil is drained out. The oil filter is changed. You can see where the hell am I here? Right there, you can see the black one in there. And that's an actual Kawasaki one. The previous owner had a mobile oil filter in it before. But hey, oil filter is an oil filter, right? Now we'll pull all that out from underneath. And I can drop her down. And we can see about getting a new fuel filter in it. And then start filling her up with oil. And see what's going to happen, right? Okay. I'll let you go. And we'll bring you back in a little bit. We got to figure out where the hell the fuel filter for this little bastard is. Talk to you guys later. The girls are back. They're in for their rotation on water. Lots of red ones this year. But here, check this one out. We got Crooked Face. There she is. See her? Look at her. 115K. CP's heifer. She's got crooked face. Her smile is crooked. Yes, it is. She's got crooked smile.
More character.
And she's a hottie. She's sexy.
Yeah, well, mine used to be sexy, and yeah, look what happened.
Yours used to be sexy and then we ate her.
No, she's either really late or she's open. 68.
Oh, 68. That one way back there. The 2-year-old. She's open. But yeah, that thing there, she's got a crooked face. A crooked smile. If she would look at me for any length of time, you can see it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still 2 out there. Hey girls. She's got that one side of her lip that sticks upwards a little bit. Oh well, no big deal. No calves yet today, guys. No calves yet, and it's friggin' cold. And CP tells me they're calling for wind chill values of pushing minus 30 for the rest of the week. Oh, what the... At nighttime, so I guess we'll continue to lock things up. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. We'll talk to y'all later. Another heifer, calved out, first time mama. She had it on her own. I know it don't look red in the camera, but that's a red baby. And she's just been going to town and licking it off. She just had her, just as we got in the barn here. Pushed the last of them out. Yes, I know. Did it on her own. Our little red, or little black Angus bull is throwing red babies. Mind you, his mother is red. His daddy was black. So I'll come back here in a couple hours to make sure that baby had a good drink. Sweet. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Let's get her done. Catch you later. Well, CP and I just came back to the barn to make sure that this little girl, and it's a heifer out of a heifer, that this little heifer was got its first drink, and she did it all by herself. So that's a positive. And like I said before, it's a red one. And she's gonna end up being red, like this little guy here. See that? His daddy is black, like mom, but he came out red, and he looks like grandma. And grandma's red.
Well, grandma's a lot darker red.
She's a darker red, but she's red. But that's okay. That's what you want to see right there.
Okay, I'm going to the house.
Okay, we're gonna let you guys go. It's 9 o'clock at night. I was out here shortly after 4 a.m. checking on things, so it's been a long day already. I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later.